Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about a unique business opportunity. It's mainly in most of the big cities where the corporate headquarters are, or some of the corporate jobs are located. Most of the corporate actually have a IT sector, right? Where the IT jobs are located, and the people working in that IT department is mostly like Asian, Southeast Asian, or mostly people coming from outside U.S. They are the one working, and most of the time they come as a husband, wife, or as a as a parent, and they have kids, and they don't have time to cook their ethnic food. So that's what I'm going to talk about. There's a big business opportunity that exists, and not many people are taking advantage of that. There are not many companies out there doing in a scalable business. That's why this business is going to be very successful if you do it right. So the business is basically meal prep, especially like ethnic meal prep and delivery, right? Those two things combined, and mainly this is needed for the lunch, and sometimes the dinner might be needed, but there are so many restaurants out there, and people go to the restaurants for dinner, even lunch they go, but it's for the convenience they're looking for. So if you drive a truck to the downtown, just hand over the lunch in front of every buildings. That's all. You need a truck, maybe a couple of guys to deliver your food, and then you need some cook, to cook the actual food, and then you need probably a warehouse membership with Costco, Sam's Club, or and then the food, groceries like Patel Brothers for Indian food, or some other Chinese kind of food. So all these things, mostly like you see mostly Indian food is the one that I'm talking about in this case. Meal prep and delivery, right? So those are that's a business, actual business. And it's mainly for lunchtime, and let's say you are preparing 200 lunches a day, like it runs from Monday through Friday. That's a business, because people are working in downtown of every cities across the 50 states, and most of them work in like maybe I would say 15 states are really busy. So in like you could have in one of those states, and you could just do this business with the help of maybe 4 or 5 people, or just your family members can do that. And make sure you get a food certification for making, preparing the food. That's critical. And also, like, I think, just understand what kind of lunches are really appealing to the customers. Your customers are working guys in the corporate centers. So they could be located in downtown mostly, and in different buildings, and sometimes it's in different area of town, or different area locations, but it's kind of located in, maybe I would say, 4 or 5 different areas, within the downtown or outside the downtown, based on the city that you're targeting, right? And so that way, like, you can create an app, just pay 200-300 bucks in Upwork.com, and just get an app for the iOS or Android, and that there people can actually tell you how many they need. If you don't want to do that kind of thing, just open a WhatsApp group, and word of mouth, people will know you. And if your food is really tasty and it's affordable, affordability is the second thing, but tasty is the first thing. If your food is tasty and healthy looking, and colorful and appealing to the customers, and you're going to be selling a lot. That's for sure. And so you just need to start maybe small. You could just have a WhatsApp group and add maybe 10 people in there, and just go to a Facebook group maybe for that country that you're targeting, country of ethnic food that you're targeting. Look for a Facebook group, join there, and then post this thing that you're going to deliver, you're preparing meal and delivering. Anybody interested, and people will give you their phone number to add it to a WhatsApp group. So that way, and then you can tell them to add more people. You can even give them a discount, like if they add 10 people into that group, you can give them a lunch, free lunch. You could do so many marketing thing in this. It just a time. Like if you are into it, you could do so many things. And like I said, you need a truck, 2 or 3 people. And then your time and all the groceries and the food certification, and all these things, right? And in addition to that, you can actually do something called chai latte or something, right? The people are always they're working hard in front of the computer. They wanted something really refreshing. They actually don't like, most of them don't like, coffee, black coffee and stuff like that. And there are people already competing on that space, but not many. Like there's like 1 or 2 stores here and there selling the chai for Indian people. And so but that's a unique unique item that you could actually have it, mobile chai shop, right? If you don't want to do lunch, you could just do chai. That way you could actually sell like 500 to 1,000 chai a day. And if you can make 50 cents per cup, right, it'll be more than that. That's like 1,000. If you can sell 1,000 of them using 2 guys, so you have 500, and then just give 100 to each of them. This is just going to be like specific time. They just have to go to that place, everybody come in and get the chai, and then they leave. So probably like 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. Just those are the time that basically the chai tea is served by those 2 guys that I was talking about. That's just a chai business that you could do. It's a mobile chai, right? You don't, like, if you can get hold of a place, just like, let's say, lobby within an entrance of that building, right, in the corner somewhere. You can rent it out for per month, like maybe $2,000, and just a small place. And you could actually sell a lot. The people will come into that from maybe 2-3 blocks away. That's another way that you could do, but you need to have 1 person there, right, all the time. And you can just pay $10 to $15 an hour or something, or just a monthly salary for that person. And that way it's you have it right in the right spot, and then you could actually sell thousands of them in a day. People are doing that, and they could if they could make living, they could make thousands of dollars in a month, sometime in a day, right? That's the great business, and there are no competition there. So just think about it, and you could do lunch, make the lunch and then deliver it to the location that to the location, maybe in multiple places. You can stop at different time. That's one business that you can do. And another business is like drinks, like hot drinks, like chai latte or chai tea kind of thing. So you already prepared, and it's in flask. It's in a big hot thermos. You have multiple of them. You probably have maybe 500 cups in 4 different containers, something like that, right? And you go mobile, it's mobile, so you go in even in a car or some truck or something like that, and then you open up your truck and park on the side, and then just deliver this chai during that specific time. Once people come to know this specific time, they always come there, like let's say 11 o'clock in the morning, or 10 o'clock in the morning, and then 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just something like you can place that accordingly, right? That's another thing. And if you in addition to this, you can actually do the farmers market, right? So when during the weekend, like let's say Saturday, right? Just on Saturday morning, mainly morning, like maybe from 7:30 until like 12 o'clock. So you have 4 or 5 hours. Just go there and open a stall there, farmers market, and like there'll be you can do that chai again there, and it's so many people will be coming in, mostly the ethnic people I'm talking about. They would be liking those, and mainly on the winter days, they would like that. Even in the summer days, people always drink the chai. It's like a daily necessity for Indian men mainly, but women also drink a lot. So it's just that you just trying to open up this to help them to feel like back home, they're back home, and also it's very accessible to them. And you can start with the dollar, because it's going to cost you only like less than 50 cents. So you can start with $1 per cup. And then those cups, you don't need to have a bigger cups. You just have smaller cups that you can get it from Costco or a warehouse, right? A Sam's Club, a BJ's, and just have this figured out. And this will definitely be a profitable one. Lunch delivery or the chai delivery. So those are the item that I'm talking about. And on top of that, like let's say you wanted to use different, like you are cooking at home, and then people are ordering before 9 o'clock in the morning, like you know exactly how many lunches to be cooked. So you start from 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock your cutoff time, right? So people need to tell you either through app or through WhatsApp group or some means. They need to tell you they need 10 lunches. And this and this. These are the lunches they chose, right? They can even pay it right there. That way, it's already paid. Some people might say it in 10 lunches and then they never show up, right? So you just want to cover your bases. That's another thing that you could do. Just have the app integrated with the payment system, so you get the payment already made through the credit card. And you have the payment done, and people always pick up that order, right? Even if they don't pick up, it's good for you. But you will know exactly 100 lunches for the day, so you can prepare 100 lunches exactly, and then just have a nice boxes and stuff like that, nicely packed. Take it and deliver it, or you can tell them to pick it up from your place or from a common place. So all these things can be worked out. And then let's say you are selling your lunch for $10. Let's say $10, right? It's costing you only $5, including everything, right? And you're selling 200 lunches. So you get $1,000, right? 200 lunches a day. You get $1,000 revenue, and then your profit is $500 after everything, right? So $500 a day, and then every week, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday is $2,500. So you are making $10,000 a month after all the expenses, making 200 lunches a day. But you need to be on top of everything, just make it, like I said, you need to make this food tasty. First of all, appealing, colorful, and affordable. It's $10 affordable, definitely, and right into that building where they're working is really good, and they can just order it and through their phone, and it's comfortness, and all these things are involved. So take these into considerations, and then build a business out of it, and you will be really successful. Start with small thing, and then grow from there and learn from there also, like what is if you're not being successful, what's stopping you to be successful there, right? That's all I have for today. Hopefully this helped you to see that different perspective. There are so much of business opportunities around us, guys. We are not just seeing them, and just see if anybody having a pain points, right? Oh, I cannot do this, I wish there is something like this. If people are talking about all these things, those are actually if a lot of people are talking about it, and it's a real thing, real wide, real issue in the society or in a locality, then it's time for somebody to step in and make it as a business avenue, right? And to fulfill that gap, to serve those needs of those people right there, right? That's where your business mentality comes into play. You're not only making money, but also trying to help others, and making things easier for them, right? That's a key here. And I hope this video, this idea is kind of new to you, and it's helpful to you. If you really like this kind of content, I'll be talking about more of different ideas, different business ideas in every video in this channel. And just subscribe to the channel, and just hit the bell icon, so that if I have new idea, then you'll get to know them right away. You won't miss anything. And also leave a comment below if you want a different kind of business to talk about. Focus on different things. I have dealt through probably hundreds of business ideas. I have done quite a few myself, and then I'm sticking with few of them now, but I'll be talking more about this business opportunity that exists, that's going to be that's going to have a potential for you guys. I'm not going to talk about something that's theoretical, that I just read it or something like that. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about something that's already people are doing it. I have seen it. I faced it. I have done it. Been there, done that. Those kind of things. That's what I'm going to talk about. And that way, I'm not giving you all these ideas, just giving you for the sake of giving, but giving you from my experience, from my talking through all the numbers and stuff like that. I know exactly that's going to be successful, but do I need to do that to make money? Not necessarily. Like, not all the business is going to be everybody not going to like everything, right? So I like few of those things, but I wanted somebody might be liking who are viewing this video, right? Somebody may think that it's useful for them. So that's why I'm giving all these ideas to you guys. I'm trying to do a lot of thinking. I'm trying to research a lot of numbers and stuff like that, talking through, doing a lot of homeworks. So it takes a lot of time for me to do this videos, and I hope you take quick second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching again, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.